Hello! Thought I'd do another one of these videos just to talk about games I've been playing recently. Not much else to do when you're stuck at home, is there? So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of PlayStation stuff actually. I don't know why. Been on a bit of a PlayStation kick. Probably because all the new games that come out are physical on there, so I buy them. Listen, Xbox. Release the games on a disc. Okay, right, I'll just start with some random stuff. Got my PC set up, and so I thought, you know what, I'll instead of using old hardware for my PlayStation stuff and that, because I have to keep getting it out, setting it up, I thought I'll just install an emulator and play my stuff from that and see how different it looks. So yeah, I set one up and started mucking around with it. So I've played a couple of original PlayStation games, ones that I've been wanting to get around to. The first one I played was Zombie. I can't say it's like the game I'm about to mention, because the game I'm about to mention came afterwards. It's if you ever played Mutant Mudds, basically, you jump towards and back from the screen, like that's it. It's just like different separate planes. It's 2D platformer, where you jump on enemies, Klonoa kind of style, and throw enemies at people. It's actually really good. I haven't got that far through it. I have found a few weird things going on with it playing it on an emulator. The screen kind of you can see like the boxes around where some of the enemies are, kind of where the sprites were imposed on it. But other than that, yeah, it works fine. Yeah, I haven't put that much time into it. It's one I picked up ages ago. I gave it a quick blast then, but yeah, I've given it more of an attempt this time. But yeah, looking forward to finishing that, to be honest with you. To be honest, most retro games I don't aim to finish. I play them until I've had enough of them. It's usually Xbox 360. Anything with achievements, I don't know why that makes me have to finish them. But yeah, I'll finish as many as I can. Another one that I played as a demo years and years ago, picked it up quite a while back. Thought I'd play it on an emulator again. Cocoon. Yeah, it's kind of Pokemon-y kind of RPG almost. It was released around the time that like all the Pokemon-y stuff was happening on it. So yeah, it's got a bit of a Final Fantasy kind of look to it. But yeah, you use like a flute thing to capture monsters and you use them. Yeah, it's pretty good. There's a sequel to it. I have the sequel as well. Another one I still have not yet got around to. But yeah, I played the hell out of this as a demo. So it was pretty good to try play this again as a full game. What else we got? Right. Let's start with let's do the one and only PSP game. Drop some stuff. Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Yeah, it's alright actually. I'm not a big fan of playing it on the PSP though. It's too cramped, I find, the PSP. But then again, I really like the Vita. I think it's that extra stick. Does it all wonders, doesn't it? Yeah, plus my PSP is starting to look really washed out, so this looked really weird on it. But yeah, it's just running away from stuff, walking around empty environments, then running away from some people who get a bit frosty. They don't really even do that much. They kind of just hump you. A bit like a dog. They grab you and don't let go. And if you die, you just kind of respawn like at a checkpoint, and it's not scary or anything. But yeah, I had played this before. I played this on the PS2 not long before trying this one, just to see what this one was like. But yeah, I'm still saying play the PS2 or the Wii one. The Wii one's probably the best because you'll have your torch and that on the Wiimote, but I don't have the Wii one. Right, so I've got a swig of this. Got some mashed monk. Alright, I've had a few of these already, so again, there ain't much to do when you're not at work. Yeah, I picked this one up and I thought, you know what, I love these games, I'll play them, but Monster Energy Supercross 3, it's a good game. I can't say it isn't. But I've played 1 and 2. I've played the MXGP games. I've played the XGP Pro games. I played all but all of them basically are these types of games. And I put it on, played about halfway through the first like season. I can't remember what it is, one of the West seasons. But yeah, it's just playing the same game again. So I got a bit bored, to be honest with you. Even playing it for achievements, I got bored. So I may give this one a rest and come back to it. But that's not to say that the game is a bad game. Just I've played too much of these, and I'm spitting everywhere. Good thing I'm not in public, because I'm about to cough as well. Alright. As for played, Metal Slug 3 on the Vita. Yeah, it's Metal Slug. What else do you say about that other than it's Metal Slug? Run and gun action. Good thing about this is the trophies are really quite easy on it if you like trophies. You can put it down to difficulty 1 with 99 lives and just breeze through it, basically. I did miss 1 or 2 trophies on it. To be honest, I missed one for completing all the levels without using continue, because the last level I dragged on a bit and had to continue. But you can save at any point and reload, so it wouldn't actually be that difficult. Just if you think you've died too much, to reload and start again. But yeah, I will go back and finish it. Plays really well, no slowdown or anything, so good fun. Well, I say no slowdown, kind of the slowdown is there that's meant to be there, because there's always that small bit in Metal Slug, isn't there? So, what else have I been playing? This is actually, it's not in there. I was wondering what was in there, because I thought this was in the console still. There's a different game that I'm going to show in a minute in there. I can't technically say I've been playing it. I bought it, and I put it on, and the girlfriend asked for a go. She didn't stop. And she's right at the end now. So I thought, we'll just play it together. I've helped her with trying to work things out, where things can be, and just played Wingman basically for her on this one. It was Lost Sphere, which I think is it? I don't think it's a sequel, but it's made by the same people who did I Am Setsuna. So yeah, it's kind of like a top-down RPG. It's pretty good. It's got like an active time battle system where like you see the moves of people, how long you've got before they start. If you take too long, the enemies can still attack you, that kind of thing. Really good, actually. It has a very, very Japanese story. It kind of reminds me of if a PS1 RPG was on the PS4. So, yeah. There's not much I can say about it without... To be honest, I can't ruin the story. The story's just weird. But yeah, recommend it. It was really quite cheap, I think. This cost about 10 quid, I think. So pick it up if you see it. I played, I think everything now is PS4. Most of them is stuff I've picked up recently. So if you've seen anything I've picked up recently and you want to know what I thought of it, I can tell you now. Jack X Combat Racing. I played this on PS2 years ago, got everything, got 100% on it then. You know what? It's still a good game. Still enjoyed it. There's still some bits where it seems a bit cheap, a bit Mario Kart-y. You get towards the end and just people wipe you out just before the finish line. But it's not a deal breaker. Haven't yet got right to the end of it. I remember the end getting quite frustrating on PS2. But yeah, I haven't had any problems. I haven't had any glitches. No, I haven't had any save corruptions, which was really common on the PS2 one. So far, it seems okay. Yeah, it's worth a shot. It is just an emulated PS2 game. As well as once you boot it up, it actually says PS2 because they've just stuck a PS2 game on a PS4 disc. But yeah, good fun. The only thing I can't get used to is the controls still have X, don't they, to accelerate, and that just seems weird in today's kind of gaming world. Oh, right. Up next is a game I thought I was going to really, really like. It's not a bad game. I can say that. It's not bad. I do like it. But there's something about it that... It's a very visually kind of interesting game, but it doesn't seem... It seems a bit shallow. Concrete Genie. Basically, you're a bullied kid. Something's happening with the little harboury town thing you live in. and you've got to bring colour back to it. Something happens that your art you draw comes to life, so you can control like your drawings. You can get them to like move across walls to open up areas for you, but it's usually you're going around lighting up lights that are around by painting things under them, and then you'd have to get certain genies to come over, and they will like remove some. You'll have to use a fire thing to remove like some bushes to light some more lights. It's not a bad game. It's just not as interesting as I thought. I thought it was going to have hopefully a, because you know, infamous Second Son had the kind of spray paint mechanic where you'd shake the controller and aim it and it'd be over like the stencils and things. I was hoping it'd be something a bit more like that, but the drawing on this is a bit more kind of, you just pick stickers. That's the way I can explain it. Good game, but it's not what I thought it was going to be. I think I mentioned what this was like when I put it in my pickups video, but it's like Kabuto Burst Battle 5 or Toho Kabuto, whatever. Yeah, it's literally, it's a fighting game, but a bullet hell fighting game. Is it 6 or 7 battles long? Literally, it takes, if you don't lose every battle, it will take you under 15 minutes to finish it. But I don't really understand why you would want this. Every arena is just a square, and you don't really, I don't know, you just fire bullets at each other, but it's so janky. I don't understand why anyone would want this, and it's based on some franchise I don't know, with a cult following, but the end boss is a big child's head, and yeah, I can't recommend it. It was very cheap, and it's an easy platinum, but other than that, I've got nothing to say about it. It's just weird. This is one I haven't shown in one of my pickups videos yet, because I got it just after my last one. Schoolgirl Zombie Hunter. This is a very, very difficult game to get in the UK. Well, the UK copy of it is very difficult to get. I went for a blind purchase on eBay. No, it wasn't eBay, it was CEX. And I thought, oh, it's going to be the American one when it turns up, or it's going to be battered or something. But no, they sent me a mint UK one. I think it's done by the same people who did, well, the Onchambara people. I think do they do the same Kagura stuff? I don't know. But it plays more like the old like EDF games, like EDF 2017, which is somewhere down here. It reminds me. No, don't know where it is. I'm trying to do this from behind without guessing. Just guessing where things are, because all this is in alphabetical order, so I should be able to find it. Yeah, kind of reminds me of this. I love this game. I don't love this game. It has the same kind of random weapon drops as this. And yeah, basically you'd have to grind out weapons to get anywhere in it. But the aiming's too sensitive, no matter what you do. It doesn't, the missions are either really, really short or really, really long. Like you'll start it up and it could be anywhere from like 40 seconds, you can run to the end of a mission. Or you look at it and you've got to defend them for like 25 minutes. It's just bad. It's just really bad. I'm trying to think of something good about it. No, there isn't anything good. I did stream an hour or 2 of playing this. Yeah, I'll try and get the trophies out of it, but other than that, I don't recommend it. Yeah, it's super janky. Super janky. I think you can play it in co-op, though. I think you can do online co-op as well. But never mind. I have also been playing Drive Club VR again. I played it only because at the end of March, the online is being shut down for this, so I needed the 2 trophies. They were to play 5 multiplayer events and to beat 2 single player challenges you send to people, but I just created another account and sent that, and then beat my own account basically. The 5 multiplayer events, I thought I was going to have to boost it, but I didn't. I just kind of sat in a lobby for a couple of hours, and I finally played 5 events, which was odd though. The last 2 events I did, when I went up against anyone, they hadn't quit, but there was no one else racing, so I don't know what was going on with that. But yeah, I can't play this for long periods of time anyway. It makes me incredibly ill. It makes me so sick. I can do about 3 races, then I'm done. So this is going to be a tough platinum. I've platinumed the Drive Club bikes and Drive Club, just normal Drive Club already. So I thought this would be good fun. So it was one of the first games I picked up for the VR. Thought I'll do that. That'd be great. No, it just makes me feel sick super quickly. Got 3 more PS4 games. I won't talk about them yet. I'll talk about some others. On the Xbox One, I have been playing Lonely Mountain Downhill. I think that's what it's called. It's a down and mountain biking game. I played the hell out of the last one that was Descenders, which was more like a procedurally generated one. This is kind of like it's like an isometric kind of top-down, like down and mountain biking game, but it's pretty tough. It's set into checkpoints, and you just basically have to make it all the way down. But once you get a certain way into the game, you've got to start beating all these challenges to unlock all the next bits and the new mountains. Each mountain has like a night mode that you have to do, but to unlock the night mode, you have to complete all these expert challenges, which is like completing a whole run in, say, like a minute or something, but with like 4 crashes. And yeah, to do some of that, you've got to be insane at it. I've completed the first mountain with all challenges, but other than that, I don't think I'm ever going to get any further. It's beast. But I highly recommend it, actually. It's good fun. If you want something that's a bit, kind of reminds me of Trials, but a downhill game. You don't have as much like control over like kind of the tilt of the bike or anything, but it's more the speed coming off of things and making sure you'll land okay. The only thing I would say about it is I thought that it would be better if you could upgrade your bikes so that you could land better and things, but you can. There's a set thing of like 6 bikes or something, and each bike's actually really difficult to unlock. But yeah, just play it. It's good fun. As long as you're not a completionist, play it. Sadly, this is my last Mash Monk. Trying to think what else I've been playing. I mentioned it last time as well, I think. I've been playing Rocksmith again. I picked it up on the PC only because I wanted to play custom DLC, and it's a game changer. You can just, there's websites out there which host all this stuff, and there's so much of it. It's insane. Anything you want to play it. They don't host anything which is already a paid bit of DLC. So if it became something you could buy and download, it would disappear off their servers. But yeah, it's real good fun. So I've been playing my base on that. So I also tried to play Red Dead Redemption 2 on the PC. Yeah, I wasn't really a fan of Red Dead 1. I'm not really a fan of Rockstar games, to be honest with you. I really liked Bully, and I really liked LA Noire, but I'm not a fan of the newer Grand Theft Autos. Red Dead wasn't much. It's just, I don't know, they're too slow. That's what I think. But yeah, so I haven't played much of that. I only played it because it came free with my processor. What else have I been playing? I've been playing Call of Duty Warzone, their battle royale thing. All my mates playing it at the moment. It's the only reason I play it. But my internet has gone crap. So there was like a 100 gig update or something on. I've been playing on PC. They're playing on consoles. Yeah, the download took forever, and when I got to the end, it restarted. So it's taken me days to download that, and then days to start it again. So I really should get hold of someone about my internet. But I'm not too fussed about that most of the time, because everything I play is on a disc usually. Okay, so let's get on with the last 3 PS4 games I've been playing. I always find it weird talking about PlayStation and that all the time, because my name, Xbox 360 Collector. No, that's only because that's the set I want to get first completed. The only reason it's my name. Didn't think that through, did I? But never mind. I can't remember if I said that. Put this in my last games I've been playing. But it was Stranded Sails. It's kind of Harvest Moony. Basically, you create a farm which you use to feed your crew because you get stranded on an island. You're like in a ship stranded. So yeah, you build up this stew that feeds people, which gives you more like buffs and things to go out and look for things longer and that. And I finished the game, got right to the end, and there's a curse on the island. You have to lift the curse, but I haven't lifted the curse yet because I want to get all the trophies. But to do that, you have to build everything, and I currently cannot be bothered to go looking for all the like materials needed, because it's not like one small island. There's all these little islands around it, and you have to row your boat to each one. Rowing your boat takes so much of your energy that I don't know, it doesn't give you enough time to look around the island quickly. You can take food with you and things, but the longer you're out doing that, the stuff in your farm dies. But I would recommend it. It is actually a good game. It's just trying to find all the stuff. I keep needing hardwood fragments, and they appear in like random chests and things, and they don't respawn until you've been back to your main island to go back to another island, and trying to find them just broke me for a while. So I will go back and finish this. I will. But yeah. Anyway, my girlfriend's been playing Lost Sphere a lot, so she's been taking over the PlayStation. So I have to wait till she's gone to play anything. What else we got? There's Knights and Bikes. I think when I showed this off, I said that I'd completed it, or was close to completing it. Yeah, it's a kind of another isometric-y top-down like 2D game. Basically, you're on. I'm trying to explain. You're searching for treasure. You're searching for treasure. A new girl comes to an island. They make friends. I don't know what the age difference with them is. One's younger, one's older, but they're both kids, I think. But there's some kind of weird curse on the island. It's kind of like a kid struggling with realizing that their life's pretty crap. No, it's a really good game. It's worth a shot. There ain't much I can say about it, and other than give it a chance. The weapons and things you get in it are like you can kick mud at people with your boots from like muddy puddles and water balloons, like a plunger. It's got a decent sense of humor to it as well. So, but yeah, it was made by Foam Sword, but it was distributed by Double Fine, so you can kind of guess what kind of game it's going to be. Well, let's have a swig of this before the last one. Last game I'm going to talk about, Blazing Chrome. Yeah, it's like a spiritual successor to Contra, but then again, it's more like the UK kind of Probotector one, because it's more machines and things. But yeah, it's a very, very good game. It's hard. I've done it on easy and I've done it on normal. I don't think I'm ever going to beat hardcore. Easy and normal, you get unlimited credits. Easy gives you 7 lives before you need to use a credit, and normal gives you 5 lives. But unlimited credits. The hard one gives you 3 lives and 3 credits, and more enemies and all that. And I don't think I'm ever gonna do it. I thought they didn't seem to add any more enemies. It was just a matter of lives, but I did notice doing normal that there was a few extras. There is a few random trophies on it, like beating it with a melee character. Haven't tried that yet. There's different modes, like a mirror mode, so you can play the game backwards. Yeah, it's really, really good. I don't think I'm gonna ever get all the trophies. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna try, but I'm not that good at these. I didn't grow up playing like Contra or Probotector or any of them, so just getting into the run and gun kind of genre. I thought that was the last game, but I realised I dropped one. was Owlboy. I mentioned this as well in the pickups video. I think I might have said I finished it. Can't remember. Play this. This game is amazing. It's basically one of my favourite 2D games I've ever played. I have not played any of the Ori games, if anyone asks. So they might beat it if I play them. Yeah, you're an owl. You're a mute owl man, and your world is slowly but surely drifting apart. So there's loads of floating islands everywhere. As an owl yourself, you can't do a great deal. You can kind of spin into people and things. But what you mainly do is you have little companions that you can pick up, and one will have a gun, and one has like almost like a flamethrower thing as well. It's just so you can get through different areas. It is a Metroidvania, but not overly Metroidvania. You don't have to backtrack that much. There is backtracking, but it's not like crazy amounts. It's not a very long game. There's a few random difficulty spikes in it. Some of the bosses are a bit difficult. And the final boss, I'd recommend finding all the collectibles, then taking him on. It makes him much easier because you unlock something that kind of makes you invincible pretty much. Without that, he's pretty hard. But yeah, it's so when you pick up your enemy, the thing that put me off when I saw this originally, I thought, oh, you've got to pick up your little companions. If you lose them, you're screwed. But no, you can just teleport your companions back to you. So basically, you just pick them up. They're just like weapons, which you pick up and drop. And if you lose them, it doesn't matter. You can just spawn them back to you. But yeah, I drop something every time. Every time. Yeah, it's a really good game. Just play it. It's not very expensive. It used to be quite expensive. It used to be like 40 quid in a disc, but now I think it's dropped to about 15. I think I paid 15 for it. But yeah, play it. It's great. That is it though. That's everything I've been playing. I really need to play more retro stuff. I've got so much of it, but I don't know why. Just I keep getting these new games or newer games. They just come through the post. To play my retro stuff, I've got to come upstairs and I've got to set my things up here on my CRT. But usually, if they just come straight through the post, I can sit downstairs and play them. It's just laziness. But yeah, anything there that you think was a good game, let me know. The ones out of them I would recommend the most would be Blazing Chrome, Lost Sphere, and Owlboy. Ones I do not recommend: Schoolgirl Zombie Hunter. It's not worth it. It's especially if you're looking for a UK copy. They can go up to 200 quid. Don't buy it. I didn't pay that for it. Unless you want to try CEX like I did and got it for like 40. They did send it. So anyway, yeah, that's it. I'm going to stop waffling. I don't even know if anything I've said in this video makes any sense, because it's starting to get crazy inside. Not really. I've got too many games. I'm enjoying being off. Anyway, have fun. Bye.